Edge nades coming in about the same situation going on. Except for this time it's a little bit more urgent. Because Hubris has to beat a time.
Yeah, they got about a minute left. Sub 6 back range against special.
Strong pushing it together.
Sub 6
couple
is taking out
kills here.
Yeah, we're about to get the forward
And
spawn.
here, they will have the spawn.
Yeah, but we're looking at 40 seconds, 50 seconds to plant. That's tight.
Decimated
It's possible, but it's
falling
tight.
back. Mines are going up. It is still possible. 40 seconds left.
Yeah, sub 6 nading. Raz,
Nades coming in from the outside, not doing anything.
a blitz shot comes across.
Seen a
Pair of
couple
last
of
kills.
kills.
The mine
And
does a
the-
bit of damage, taking out 3 fucking people.
Here comes the
3
plant.
people.
With plenty of time.
Oh, they got the
20
plant.
seconds.
Oh, with 20 seconds to spare, all they gotta do is
Double
hang on to this
grenade
thing.
kill, but it's not
Oh lord, oh lord. So it's all about the disarm. We got spawn nodes at the objective, ladies and gentlemen. GDF are trying to get area down this. No, that shrap grenade to take out the Engie. Another one, they've got a little bit of a disarm, but here come the strong to try to defend it. They take out the engineers. They give the engineers 40 seconds. The clock is ticking. And I think Hubris may have this. Oh my god! Oh, there's a shrap grenade in the doorway! Oh, another one! Oh, sub 6 is running and getting a pair! Decimated is going down right and left, and yes, Hubris will beat this time! Holy shit! Great job by Hubris! Pushing in with like less than a minute to go, and they do it! Alright guys, we're gonna go live here. It's 17:02 on the clock. This is AOD versus FI on ARC. And looks like FI is currently on the mining laser objective. And as a matter of fact, FI is going to be moving inside really darn quick because
Hook has left the channel.
it looks like FI has just constructed the mining laser. In record time, 16:30 on the clock, FI is on the move. So sorry about that little snafu tonight, guys. We had one match that turned out to be a no-show for one of the teams. So we've switched gears here, and thankfully we had AOD already set up their TV server. So we're going to be able to use that. Donkey Dong taking down the Trojan, almost running over Flint. Putting the brakes just in time. Slanty is already in with 57 health, and a technician there to boost him back up to 109. There he goes. He's now on the move, dodging nades, running past the GDF. And he's almost at the objective here. Pulls out, down his hyper at the last second there. Gets pulled down. Silence is there to try to pick him up. No, he's caught. Double teamed, triple teamed rather, and down he goes. Alright, so once again guys, we have switched over to the AOD TV server. This match is AOD versus FI. If you're listening, you need to hop onto the AOD TV server in order to watch this match live. 15:01 is on the clock, and AOD has already been pushed back to the final objective. Although AOD has, it looks like they're putting up a little bit of a defense here at this forward spawn so far. No Straggies, able to capture it just yet. Although Tartos just rocketed himself to hell, but he took Slanty with him. And here's the first Strag about to try to touch that spawn. Got a little bit of cover there. Rager needed to toss a nade, but it's too late. And Split captures that Biodome entrance spawn for the Straggies. AOD now has the work cut out for them because usually this final objective will go down in just a matter of minutes after that forward spawn is captured in competition. Rager probably gonna nade and tossing it up, probably gonna get some technique with this one. Nope, doesn't quite kill anybody. He's gonna try it again. Doesn't get anybody with that one. The strap grenade TK split. Now this is FI coming off of a huge win, an upset that most people considered, against Team Lit. So I imagine if there's any memory in their reflexive cells, then FI is going to do quite well here tonight because they were playing against some really tough competition last week. And we've got Stroggy's able to get revives here, just outside the objective room. No spawn host just yet. But we are definitely seeing a little bit better shot here for FI. They're moving in. Tarto is one of the last guys defending. Got to go down here before he tosses the nades to the Gib. Yep, there he goes. Donkey Dong pushing in. Going down against Rager-X. Let's take a look at the rosters here before we get a plant down. AOD's running Rager, Zeres, and Chummer, the Chummer, excuse me, as your medics on GDF. For the Stroggy Strogs, I'm sorry, yeah, so we got Tartos as a soldier, and then a pair of engineers are Destructo and One-Eyed Jack. For the Stroggy Strogs, we've got all techs except for Split and Slanty, who are aggressors.
Grenade.
Nice nade by Slanty, although no Gib, no dice. Strogs are really close to taking over this objective, but they just can't quite push into this room. Here it is right here. Flint taking one guy down. There's a technician about to take down. No, cannot take down the other guy. We got a plank going in. Split on the side, getting pulled down, but he's got a technician right there to pick him up. And he's back up. Split's gonna arm this charge that is tucked under. Yes, behind the scanner here. Alright, so to finish off that roster, we've got the technicians for Strog, Donkey Dog, Flint, Silence, and Gunsmoke. And GDF are going to have to try to find this charge, in addition to taking out all of the FI guys who still control this objective. There also continue to be 2 spawn hosts sitting right here at the objective, so I don't think GDF are going to get their pliers onto this one. With 11:12, we're going to see this thing go boom at around 11:10 actually, and that's a fabulous time of 8:48. And the conventional wisdom for this map is that you need to hold that first objective for at least 5 minutes in order to really have a chance to set a good hold. Most accurate was Zeres, 41%, bonus kills, Donkey Dong with 18, best light weapons was Flint with 19 points. And as Wildcat is mentioning, FI got that first objective in less than 2. So yes, the initial thing is to stop the quick plant, and then after that you have to extend that time to, the conventional wisdom is 5 minutes. If you can do that, then you'll probably end up winning the map because the other objectives, as we saw, even though FI had enormous momentum, it still took them, the majority of the map to get those final 2 objectives done. So, we're going to see things switch sides here. Now AOD is going to have 8 minutes and 48 seconds in order to try to complete the map. Although we are also going to see a few really key things here. I imagine we're going to see Flint at some point sniping for the GDF. We will also probably see, I think it's Gunsmoke in the driver's seat of a heavy. And especially, this really is, of all the maps that we've seen, this is the map where the Titan, especially, is extremely powerful. And I do believe FI will use it to some great effect. We'll see. I'm sorry, yeah, not sniper, but scope they are, of course. And of course, FI also has Donkey Dong and Slanty. I think they sometimes swap seats there using the Trojan. So we're going to be going live here in 8 seconds. And I'm going to start the match here. Looks like Stroggies are going to go with a 3 aggressive build. Chummer, One-Eyed Jack, and Tard Toast. Let me go take a look at Tard Toast back. Oh, I just passed. Hang on. Alright. So, yeah, we're going to see those guys as aggressors. We got Rager X as an infiltrator. Hopefully going to try to get some imps and scramblers on that Titan. Xeres is an oppressor. Destructor is a constructor. The aggressor's going way back to the rooftop here, trying to pull Donkey Kong out of his position. He goes down, and the tank pulls down Tard Toast. But that does pull the rocket soldier out of that happy little, yeah, exactly what we saw there, the hog, driven by Xeres. Yeah, pulling that rocket soldier out of the way gives that hog a chance to do some damage, although it only took down the APC. That leaves Gunsmoke and the Titan half health, alive and kicking. This actually is a very good violator. Very good violator. The Titan is at least pulled out of the way here for a few seconds. The AIT is now in place. But that was actually a pretty good Vio. Almost got the Titan down. Had it down to about a quarter health. It's been repaired. But it did at least pull Gunsmoke out of the picture for a second here. The Cyclops has also been fully repaired. The AIT is in place for the Stroggies as well. So now we get to see the face-off here. First real face-off between the heavies. Gunsmoke in a little bit of trouble. Almost down. The Cyclops needing to get one more shot on him. But Gunsmoke knows that he's pretty well protected. Oh, come on, Cyclops. Yeah! Great shot by Destructo. Taking down Gunsmoke, not quite getting his butt covered. 6:54 on the clock. Nice railguns here, and we've got an Obliterator shot pulling down the supply crates. So we actually almost, yeah, we have almost a plant. Tard Toast not quite in the best place to make that plant happen. Had he been a little bit closer to cover, he would have been in good shape. We got a plant on the end here, end cap of this objective, and the possibilities. AOD could get past this objective. They can get an aggressor up here really quickly. And out of the line of sight of Donkey Kong, he was now pushed into the inn on the second floor. Xeres is on the rooftop where you normally see a rocket soldier, who I believe is also on the So this could be really interesting here. He's about to get naded by Silence, though. Nade misses. Second nade's up, and seems to miss. Xeres running for cover. Cyclops has been moving up. Tard Toast again planting, and does get the plant down. 5:57 on the clock. 33 to detonate. Cyclops still in play. Now here's the time where you got to see some rocket arty, or some sort of disable. Otherwise, the Cyclops is just going to have a field day. Destructo really making a difference here, making the plays, especially being able to pull down the Titan. That was a huge issue there. Destructo doing what he needed to do in order to open up this objective like a can of sardines for AOD. If they can get past this objective without a disarm here, this will be huge. This will be very huge. Yes, the engineer's been pulled down. We're going to be moving on to the next objective right here. It looks like AOD has done it. They're moving on to the mining laser. So if they can get this mining laser constructed in just a few seconds, because this objective usually does go down pretty quickly. Yeah, backdraft. We'll fix the match history. Don't worry about it. This objective does go down pretty quickly usually. Then we're going to be seeing a pretty good shot at beating this time. We're just passing 5 minutes, but the mining laser can be pretty quickly. All right, backdraft. That's cool if you want to change it now. Score is currently 0-0. This is the second round of the first set. We're watching AOD try to beat a time of 8:48. Here comes the first violator. Xeres pulled down immediately before he even got a touch on that mining laser. And we're going to see a Strug almost run into a violator. One-Eyed Jack, though, is on the... setting up shields that are pulled down by a tank gun. Tank gun TK split, and Chummer is on the objective and continues to build. The shots are missing, and the tank gun finally gets a shot down there. But Chummer was able to get a good 30% build so far. And One-Eyed Jack, finally going down here to an AA missile, but was holding on to this objective. The AA missiles are not being very well placed here by Slanty. Yeah, and here comes Plasma Cannons. The Cyclops is needing to change his focus of fire and pull down the tank. 3:50 on the clock. Cyclops and Titan facing off now. Let's take a look. And we're going to be needing a touch on this objective very soon. We got Chummer running up to do just that. The Titan might see him, though. Tard is on the objective. There's those missing AA shots once again. And we get this thing built up to about 75%. 3:27. And the clock is ticking. Railgun shots by Rager taking down Split. And if they can get an EMP on this Trojan, this thing is done. If they can get an EMP on the AA missiles, it's done. Or maybe, just disable, like a Violate or something in the backcourt. Rager trying to do just that. Couldn't quite get his, oh, did he? No, he didn't quite get his scrambler grenade out in time. And Chummer running up to the objective. And building again. Oh, and pulled down. It's a rocket shot this time, saving the day. 80% built here. Rager pulling up in a hog this time around. Pulling down. No, Split's still alive. Split is still alive. Rager's trying to pull him down. Can't do it. And that hog is blown up. Rager's still alive. And still trying to pull down Split. And he does it with a scrambler grenade. 2:32 on the clock. It's still very possible here. They just need to get a build. And there's those rocket shots from the bridge. Tard is on the objective. Can't quite do it. Chummer is up there. And he does it. Gets it constructed. 2:15. And this is still very, very possible, folks. AOD has enough time to do this. They have a little bit less time than it took for FI to make this happen, but so far they have shown extreme perseverance in working with a very limited time to beat. Here it goes. FI getting a good break in terms of having a lot of guys up and at him. And there's a Vampire TKing one and killing another. Slanty set up in the Trojan. Gonna try to get some long ranges on a guy way up on the hill, looks like. AVT drops into place. And that will keep Xeres from being alive, pretty much. And we do have a couple Straggies that snuck past, though. We've got technicians. At the objective. At the forward spawn, rather. Ranger is in here. And we're going to try to deal with... Yeah, if he can pull him down and then toss a nade and get a revive on this... Oh, yes. Oh, no, his nade! His nade gives the guy. We got 23 seconds left of plannable time. One-Eyed Jack is an aggressor. Leading to... Oh, he detonates a mine in his face. FI, I think, might be able to hold on to this, but man, it is close. Very close, and what I'm really excited to see is what this might look like in the next set. Because AOD has certainly shown, even though they couldn't quite beat this time, they can definitely get the objectives done. So FI will need to warm up here.
30 seconds.
In order to hold off AOD when they have a full 20 minutes to run this map. So a little bit more improvement on the defense for AOD, a little bit more improvements,
10 seconds.
on the offense here, and I think we're going to have ourselves a very good game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, that ends this set. The first set of points go to FI, but AOD showing that they are not toothless here. 42% accuracy goes to Rager. Most kills was Destructo with 10 points, and the best light weapons was Xeres. So far, I'm definitely liking this matchup. It is nice and intense. That's what we like to see here at Enemy Territory TV. Alright, I like the fact that even on a game night, we've got a good, solid number of people listening in and watching this shoutcast. Very cool. Now, for those of you Quake Live lovers out there, I'll just start hinting, as we have been slightly hinting for a long time now, but we're getting very close to making it a reality, I think. Tonight was kind of big for that. is that, yeah, we are working towards shoutcasting Quake Live, guys. Now, currently in the, it's still in beta, so there's no TV server yet. There's no way to have a large number of people spectate a match. But that's not going to stop us. We actually already have a couple things in place that will allow us to bring you VODs at least while we're waiting. While we're waiting for that kind of functionality to happen. And yes, Wolf TV will all depend on what the multiplayer looks like when the Wolf game comes out. But if it's anything like this, we're going to cover it. So we're still waiting on F3 from Solanti. But yeah, we have all of these things kind of in the works, guys. I just want to kind of give you a heads up that, even if Quake Wars were to go kaput tomorrow, there would still be shoutcasts to be heard. We're going live right now. Alright, so I'm going to watch Gunsmoke out of the gate here, driving that Titan. He's going to be dropping an AIT, I'm guessing. Yes, he does. And let's run the rosters. Gunsmoke, Split, and Slanty are engineers for the GDF. We've got 2 medics, Flint and Donkey Dong. 1 soldier is Silence. And for the Stroggy, we've got an infiltrator of Rager Rex, Tremor, One-Eyed Jack, and Tard Toast are your aggressors. Destructo, driving those heavies. And Cyclops. Tank and Cyclops going head-to-head here. And the Titan is almost able to pull him down again. Yeah, he does it again! Destructo pulls down Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke is down for another minute or so. Will not be driving anything. That Cyclops has been repaired to near full. Destructo is on the move. And we've got an APT and AVT still in workable condition here for the Stroggies, but that's going to change with maybe just a Violator or something like that. Now, here's the thing. GDF do not have a field ops, so that Cyclops can potentially stay alive for a long friggin' time. Nice rocket shot by Silence, pulling down Tard Toast on that rooftop. Cyclops destroying what little resistance is actually at the objective, barring the couple of guys ducking for cover here. Engineer getting repair on this AVT. But now we're seeing, yeah, another Obliterator. Tremor this time on the rooftops. So all we need now is an infantry push. And GDF might be in trouble here. Smelling a rocket shot on Flint in just a second. Nope, Tremor killed himself. Never mind. Tard not checking his 6. Flint about to kill him. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, assault rifle takes him down, but man, that charge has got to be close to being armed. Cyclops trying to take down Flint. Finally he does. Good lord. So the charge from the generator is about to fade. Unless they can get... Yeah, Tremor's running in to try to do it. And no, it has been faded. Split is in the window about to take down Tremor. Down he goes. So, better choice of attack there for Tremor would have been that end cap that Tartos was trying earlier. And they're going to pull down Gunsmoke. Although, yeah, let's see, Tartos did go down before Gunsmoke died. That was key, very key. Donkey Dong just got railed by Rager X. So, the objective's looking pretty clear here for the Stroggies. They just leave Split, I think. And this Cyclops remains with almost no damage to it. Yeah, Split's chasing after him with regular nades. That's not going to do it. Bye-bye, Split. Down he goes. So it's just the infantry game here. And amazingly, we have not seen... Ooh, now down goes the Cyclops. 2 rocket artillery. Donkey Dong finally getting a bit of sense there and switching classes and taking down that Cyclops. And really a shame that the Stroggies cannot get what needed to be infantry. Oh, here's a plant. Tartos has almost got it. Donkey Dong's not going to get there in time. Yes, it's been planted. It has been planted. Great obliterator shot by Chubber, pulling down Donkey Dong, who I believe was Field Ops. And that's a pretty good hold. Not quite 5 minutes. Here comes FI though. Mad push for a disarm. Here comes a plasma mortar. That is... Oh, it's a flyer drone killing people. And what a shame that they used a plasma mortar instead of a... Ooh, that's enough time. That's enough time to disarm. Enough time to disarm here. And... Oh, they got him down just a few seconds. Oh, man. Oh, that was close. Wow. AOD pulling it together at the last second there to finish off that generator. That was almost disarmed, though. Very nice attempt by FI to get that thing disarmed. Chummer already at the objective, facing off against 3. Down he goes. FI made him work for it, but that was actually a pretty good time. Yeah, that drone really did save them. How many times can you say that the drone was the key? And Destructo once again moving up here, but I think that might be a little bit of a mistake because this time Donkey Dong will have that rocket already ready. I'm going to watch Destructo for a second because I'm expecting that rocket already right on cue. It's got to be recharged right now. Despite that, Destructo is pulled into going after the Trojan. And there's that rocket already. As I predicted, down goes Destructo. Tartos, though, getting a bit of a build here on the objective. While that APC gets hogged to hell. Zeri is pulling him down, Slanty and Donkey Dong. So that opens up a nice bit of opportunity here for AOD to capitalize. And we got the Rager as an infiltrator, trying to pull down a soldier here. Cannot get the range on him. It's one shot, can't get the second. And now he's got to deal with tank shots as well as APC shots. Here comes a nice Violator. I think that's going to do a bit of damage here. Chummer ready to go. Chummer is ready to go. He's a Constructor trying to stay... Oh, he's about to walk into a Violator. Ducks out of the way. Loses half of his health. Now he's going in for it. He's got the touch. And he's building. Down he goes to a tank gun. But it's still being built. And the tank gun is not there to get the shot. And Tartos completes the objective. 13:23 on the clock. Fail by Slanty to get that tank shot rerouted to the other side of that laser. Very nice. We're moving inside. And time of the clock could potentially be better than the time that FI set in that first in the first set. So I'm liking this. Can FI mount a decent defense here? It's all going to come down to this final objective. And we got a pair of techs going in the back door. Mines being set off by those 2 techs coming in the back door, so the GF are aware. And I'm hearing mines going up near the forward spawn. I'm going to watch Destructo for a few more seconds. Ooh, he sets off a mine without even noticing it. He's still running, and Slanty's about to catch him in the ass. Actually, wait, they're a little bit late to the party here. Silence is in the room. Destructo facing off against Silence. Pulls him down, and gives the body. Destructo still trying to get... Oh, he doesn't have quite enough health, but he did pull a couple of guys away from that forward spawn. Can AOD capture it? Kind of a weird nade there by One-Eyed Jack. He's going to try to turn around and toss it. And doesn't quite do enough damage to pull down his opponent. Tard Toast. Down to 46 health and... Alright, so FI is mounting a defense here at this forward spawn. So far, so good. That's a nice obliterator by Chummer, once again. Putting those heavy weapons to great use. Tartos is at the forward spawn, rather. And has cleared it out, I think. Split, he turns his back. Just as Split comes in, Sharp Grenade kills him. But where's the Struggies to actually capture the spawn? That's what they need. Right here. Trevor needs to get his butt in here while it is safe to do so. One-Eyed Jack coming in now. He's going to lay down one more Obliterator shot as One-Eyed Jack captures the spawn. That's good coverage there. They're going to get this interior right about now. Boom, there it is. And 10:57 on the clock. And AOD has this interior spawn. Destructor going down to silence. Rager pushing in as a technician. Class makeup is as follows. For the Stroggies, we're going to see 3 techs. Xeres, Destructor, and the Rager. The rest are aggressors. Nice shots by Rager staying alive here. Pulling down Gunsmoke. Chummer about to fire in a blip. And surviving a nade shot that brings him down to 30 health. Another nade. Great nade by Slanty. Although he TK's Flint with a proxy. So AOD making a 2-pronged push here. Destructive pushing in as a technician, trying to pull down Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has a better idea of the fight though. Destructive spotting a mine. Donkey Kong pushing into and is able to finish off. Yeah, Chummer doesn't kill him. I think Chummer needs to switch weapons at this point to a Hyper Blast. Rager giving bodies. We're about to see a plant here. AOD has the objective. They snuck in through the back door, and something that is usually a personal preference. And FI trying to retake this thing. Oh, Xeres getting 2 Lacerator TKs, but yeah, Rager about to toss a nade here. I think maybe. No nades. We got 1 disarm, but all the engineers go down. No Gibbs. No Gibbs. There's a frag TK. All the medics are getting everybody up, and there just weren't enough nades to give all those bodies. I mean, everybody was grouped up. All it would take was 1 nade, and they just couldn't get it done. 9:02 on the clock. Nice nade by Flint. And here's Chummer with that Obliterator. Not doing enough. About to go down the split. Ooh, almost pulls down split though. Gunsmoke defending the back door. Destructo gonna be able to give the body and get a spawn host out of it. Maybe. Oh, he doesn't get the spawn host in time, but there's a medic there to just to destroy the spawn host. And we got trap grenade fodder here. Rager trying to time when he should push in. Chummer finally getting a bit of damage here with that Obliterator, but it's just not enough. He really should switch to a Hyper at this point. Ooh, there, he'll get a nice nade kill though. Oh, he's just kind of standing out. He's got to kill himself. There he goes. He's kind of standing out in the middle of nowhere, ready to be shot. He needs to do that stuff from cover. We're seeing Flint here using the cover, and that's why he's at full health at the moment. Now he's going to pull out of cover here to finish off these guys. No, it's Tardtoast pulling him down with a Hyper. Split goes down, and One-Eyed Jack gets a plant. Now AOD has pretty good control of this thing. Slanty coming in from a spawn, so that gives us a pretty good time as to their spawn time. Slanty is already dead. And here comes the FI respawn. Here it is right here. Here's the chance for them to try to get this done. Gunsmoke taking down One-Eyed Jack. But we've got 2 plants going. 2 plants cooking. Gunsmoke is down and gibbed. I think that might do it for FI here because they had Split, Slanty, and Gunsmoke, and they've all died in the last few seconds here. Flint and Slanty, 3 seconds. They got to double up. No, he's dead. And that'll do it. That will do it. Time to beat 13:06. So, that's a bit longer. Bit longer than what we saw FI do. So it is potentially possible for FI to handle this here. Most accurate was Xeres, 41%. Most kills, Rager, 21. Best light weapons was Flint with 22 points. Although we have, I think, seen AOD step up their game a little bit. So, potentially, we could be seeing a nice tie game here. It's all going to come down to whether or not AOD can hold that first objective a bit longer than 2 minutes. Actually, these teams haven't been too bad with the whole ready up mess so far. It's nothing like hard up. So, class makeup wise, it looks like AOD may be sporting 3 medics, Rager, One-Eyed Jack, and Destructo. Xeres is a field ops. Tartoast will be handling heavy weapons. Excuse me, they just switch up their One-Eyed Jack, also doing heavy weapons there. Chummer is an engineer. Let's see if that changed. I think that's going to change a little bit. We'll see. And let's take a look for the Stroggy Strogs. We've got Donkey Dong as a technician. Flint and Silence are infiltrators. Gunsmoke as a constructor. Split and Slanty are your objective classes. But I can tell you this, yeah, Quake Light will definitely be hot on the list here. Everyone wants to play that. I mean, it's so much fun. It just brings back the memories. That sort of visceral, straight up pure fragging action. It's so cool. All right, guys, going live in 8 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Cypher versus 04 was quite good. All right, here we go. So with a 13:06, time to beat. AOD needing to really step up their game in terms of stopping that fast plan here. It looks like we're seeing an Icarus. Already. There we go. Yes, AOD fending off that quick plant this time around. With a little bit of ground game. And yes, for those of you that attended, I especially enjoyed hopping in sort of ad hoc there to shoutcast the main stage event there. That was really fun. Alright, it looks like a rocket launcher will take down Split, who was an aggressor at the objective. And see what we can see here. AOD, actually, here comes the Cyclops. And it looks like, a rocket artillery will pull down that Cyclops. Gunsmoke goes down. Xeres pulls him down. Slanty, though, is planting. Almost has it. And he does have it. 37 seconds to detonate. And let's see, do we have an AIT in place yet? I'm hoping. I would imagine so. Oh, but we don't have coverage. Trap grenades are taking down these guys. Chimmer trying to dodge a violator, running back into it, and 3 guys go down. Down they go, and I think that will move us on to the next objective here. Yeah, that'll do it. We are past the point of no return without a triple up at this point, so we're moving on to the second objective. And AOD already pushed back onto the heels there, only burning. It's a little bit under 2 minutes. So they have their work cut out. They need to hold this mining laser, I would say, for 5 minutes in order to be able to do this. Hog already rushing in. Donkey Dong driving. His shields go down. The Titan is half health. Donkey Dong almost turns and pulls him down. Gets him down to about 20% health. But that Titan will need to repair before he gets up on the objective. FI Slanty already building this objective. Look at this, he hops up there and goes prone. The AA missile is missing, not realizing that, yeah, it's a sniper rifle that from Rager X that pulls down Slanty. But that allows the Desecrator to come straight in on this objective. And it's only a rocket shot damaging Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke hops out and is going to try to repair this thing up to full. And he's, yeah, the Titan doesn't know quite what to do. Titan's stuck up on the hill there. His Silence is constructing, and he's still got enough health. That AA missile misses, down to half health, and Silence can't quite do it. It's 99%, but Gunsmoke's coming in and finishes it off. Boom, it's done. Wow, nice work by FI getting those vehicles pulled out of position just long enough to get that build done. With 9 minutes 52 seconds left on the clock here, it seems like FI is in really good position to cap this final objective within the time. Alright, we're going to take a look at the, we got Destructo laying down some mines, Rager X pulling in with the Titan, Hog missing. Ranger just stops right in front of the Hog, gets out. Arto's being pulled down by Slanty. Nice hyper there. Slanty gonna try to duck in. Nope. He's gonna switch weapons here. He's looking for the GDF. There he is. And able to pull down Xeris with an... Oh, he had a nade in his hand though. Alright, so AVTs and APTs outside are now getting disabled. So this will be the first push by FI on this forward spawn. AOD is all over it here. And Tremor tosses a HE charge on the spawn. And that's a nice nade. That's going to hurt Tremor bad. Down to 57 health. Doesn't see the guy. Split just runs straight past him. We're going to see. He comes back to kill the guy. Now he's moving on. Yeah, they almost have this forward spawn. 10 seconds to detonation. The mine. Oh, they cap it just before the mine goes off. Oh, just before the mine goes off. That's not gonna matter. They're all gonna have spawn immunity by the time they spawn. And actually, the 80 charged TKs. FI already pushing on this objective, and here come the Straggies. They're coming around the corner. They're getting revives on their aggressor. Split moving to the backcourt, waiting for some Starroyant. Rager X, the only guy in here, is dead. This is it. FI has this if they can survive all the mines. And they do. Here comes a bunch of plants. One. Oh wow, Slanty almost getting a plant up here. Did you see where he's trying to plant that shit? That's just wrong. You see where they boosted? That was just wrong. Alright, 7:16 on the clock. FI controls this objective. This may be it here for AOD. AOD did get the liberation of the spawn, but it's not going to matter because FI's got spawn hosts in the room. And Destructo just trying to run up and disarm without even checking for anything. Although look at that, they could revive that guy. Why if you're an engineer running from the spawn do you have your pistol out? That's what I don't understand. That'll do it, guys. This is the end of this match here. FI has beaten AOD. And that was a pretty good match. Had a nice couple of close moments there. And oh wait, they're saying one more. Am I missing something? Oh, let's see. Anyway, best life, most accurate was Donkey Dong 41%. Best life weapons Donkey Dong with 11 points, and most kills Donkey Dong with 10 points. Good lord, Donkey Dong. All right. So that'll do it. I'm not sure why they were asking for one more because FI won there handedly, 4-0. And that will conclude. It's kind of a brief broadcast tonight, but that's okay. I'm still running off of the very nice adrenaline from last week's match, the nice 4-2 that we played. And Mazer saying, yeah, I think they just wanted to play another set. Alrighty. So that will do it, guys. Stay tuned for all kinds of cool stuff happening in the future. We are entering the playoff season. This concludes the regular season for Stronger Than All Season 3. And EnemyTerritory.tv will be there to cover the playoffs as they unfold. So stay tuned. Catch you next week.